I'm Dan Davis, and today on Starting Out, we are playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Yes, we are back here, and we're getting even further up this hill, and it's starting to scare me. I think we're getting into either Lewis's story or Edith's story. I'm not sure. We just finished Milton's over there, and
After
yeah.
he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Yeah, she's talking about Lewis. Lewis kind of blamed himself for Milton's disappearance. And then he locked himself away in here. Which way do we go? Left or right? This seems like the right way to go. Wow. That's scary. It's kind of a cool boat, though.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Right. Is there any way that I can... Oh, I want to get... Oh, I can't really get that whole thing in view. I wanted it in all the way in view. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and... what's over here? I think this is Lewis's story. No, this is Dawn.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay. Oh, no, we missed.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself.
Okay.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, I'm playing D&D or something over here on the other side.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
Oh. Something moved. What moved? Where was it? I keep getting
Bats.
a little confused. Bats? Uh-oh.
And
Can I attack them?
toads.
Bats and toads. Oh. Ooh, that looks scary. Look at that.
And things that have not names.
Fight one of those.
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, yay, cool.
But he took it very seriously.
Huh?
I had hoped he'd find himself.
I did. Is there any loot down this way? No, no loot. I need a sword. Need a sword for me, lady?
But he found
I can light
something
it.
more.
Oh, yes. Finally.
I worried about
we
him then.
updated our graphics card. Okay, worried about him? Sure, don't worry about me.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
I am a strong warrior.
I spoke with his boss.
What about
But
my
he
boss?
said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
What does this have anything to do with... What's my
Like
quest?
a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Okay. Just continue through the cave. That's my quest for now. Oh, we're heading into Conan territory.
I even encouraged him.
Yeah, this is a lot like Conan.
It seemed very promising at
Man,
first.
yeah. Come on, where do we need to get some stone and some
He told me
sticks.
he'd made a new friend.
Oh, cool. You got any sticks, little doggy? Look, it's a Jafari camp. Stay away. Be careful, dog.
On the edge
Watch
of
out
a
for the
city he
Jafari.
named Louis Topia.
Oh, cool. Oh, hey.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, you cheering us on? That's cool.
Then he made musicians.
Is this pirate life? This don't look like pirate life. They have stone buildings, or they have wood buildings. Why do you have stone buildings here? What is this? Who are you? Hello, people.
And songs for them to play. He
I
talked
guess
about
it kind of
starting a
almost looks
band.
like some Assassin's Creed, but I don't have any blades.
And he was always humming
This is
something.
my hidden dagger.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Yay! Fish party!
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
I lost myself. Oh, there I am. Okay.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, cool. Really? I'm gonna chop this fish. Can't chop that one. Oh, I can become king.
He held an
Yeah.
election for mayor,
And then I won that election.
and he won.
Yeah, you damn right. Oh, look at that Mario shit.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
This is almost Sid. Here we go.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
We dinged.
St.
Got
Louis.
another one.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Where did my world go? Hey. There we are. There we are. Okay. Back, guys.
In
Where are
Louisville,
we at?
he heard rumors of a
Oh. Ooh.
handsome queen.
We might be able to find us a date. I don't know what all those colors are.
The
Our
queen
graphics
was on
card
her
must
own
be
quest
mixing
for-
up. She's a badass
Sinister
queen.
serpents.
She's chopping down serpents. Like nobody's business. Yeah, see? She just breaks them down. You ain't got nothing on her.
He followed the
Wham.
sound of her
It's silver harp. We're not playing electric.
silver harp.
You know, this is D&D. Come on now.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Crash.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Hello, my fair maiden.
He knew the world
Please,
was all in his imagination.
do not run from me. It is okay. For I am here to help you along your quest.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, He'd become something greater than a king.
I am Emperor now. Emperor.
For someone who'd never
Fish
known
chopper.
success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Yeah. Not some peasant chopping fish. What's wrong with you?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Wait. Aww. But I was still. I was still playing. Wanna go home.
He began to forget the world we know.
I forgot he.
I think
Cool.
it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Bastard. Standing there, mocking me. Making fun of my peasantry.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I am king. Don't you know? I have come to slay you. It is your turn. Get in there. Oh, damn. I can't kill you. You shall bow to me. Yes, see, I am the king. See, look at my spiky hair. You can see it down there. Yes. Bow. Ah, yes.
I still
queen.
thought I could save him.
She awaits me up here, away from the peasant.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Don't these stairs move themselves any faster?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Of course. Oh, yes. Mr. Faceless. Oh, and Mrs. Faceless. Oh, good old White Eyes. How you doing? Oh, and the baker, too. Oh, Gary,
Including a wise
you put on
Gary
some
who'd
weight.
insisted on inviting me.
Don't need an advisor. Look at you. I am my own king. I can have him protect me. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, my queen. She
His
awaits
queen
me.
waited, holding his crown.
Yes.
There was only one thing left to do.
Ah, of course. I must lay my head on the ceremonial block of wood.
Bend down his head.
Yes. At the knee I shall bend and accept this great reward, my queen.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
I hope somebody sues that therapist because she didn't do shit.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that was fun. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that one. That one was a little bit more relaxing compared to the rest of them. All the way up there until the very end, where it ended. Yeah. Well, go ahead. Make sure you head on down, press those like and subscribe buttons, you know, and then go on further and press the other ones. You know which ones I'm talking about. The ones that make up the comments. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.